Hi, I thought I would come on today and talk a little bit about sleep because I've been hearing that some people are finding it a bit tricky to sleep well just now. Sometimes it's either getting to sleep at night or maybe waking up in the middle of the night with worries and things. And I was looking at my wee book here, which I love this book, the Unworry book. It's maybe a book that you might like to get because there's heaps and heaps of activities in it. But it talks here about sleep. And it says here about how worries often pounce when you're trying to get to sleep. Can often make it hard to switch off and sometimes give nightmares. And scientists don't exactly know how or why people dream, but they think that bad dreams are our way of trying to figure stuff out. So we might be worried about something, and it's our dreams that try to help us figure it out. So when we sleep, our brain is digesting and processing all our complicated thoughts and our concerns and worries, and that can turn into dreams. So sleep is really, really important for unworrying. During sleep, our brain clears and sorts out all the thoughts and worries that build up in the day, making us feel better in the morning. So there's a few tips here, and then I'm going to add a couple tips of my own, because it says here, try not to look at your screen, TV, phone, iPad, sort of in the last few hours before going to bed, because that keeps our brain just working a wee bit too much. Okay, so if you've been asked to put off your tablet or phone or screen early in the evening, it is actually a good idea. Get the worries out. So if you've got particular worries that are keeping you awake, then write them down. Make a little list. Get them out of your body, and then you can look at them in the morning with somebody else. Okay? Wind down before you go to bed. Maybe have a warm bath, a nice drink. Just all the other thing that I used to always use with my own kids was lavender. If you just put a wee bit of lavender underneath your pillow, it's a really good way of soothing anybody, adults too, to get to sleep. So another way that I talk about helping sleep and sleep worries is to do an EFT. So oftentimes it's a bit tricky when you're half asleep trying to think about EFT, but you could do it as you are getting ready to go to bed. So it could be and you can just talk to yourself. Don't worry too much about the pattern, just as long as you're tapping on the different places and you're thinking about it. So even though, and join in with me just now if you want, even though I didn't sleep well last night and I'm worried that the same thing happens, I'm going to be okay and I'm going to sleep well tonight. And we say that 3 times. So again, even though I'm worried that I have another bad night of sleeping, but I will be okay and I am going to have a good night's sleep. Even though I'm a bit worried that I wake up in the middle of the night again, I know I'm going to be okay and I'm going to have a good night's sleep. And then we go up round the head. So I'm a bit worried that I have another nightmare. A bit worried that I wake up in the middle of the night. And then come down here to the top of your eyes and then out to the side. Oh, no sleep is rubbish. It makes me feel rubbish. And then underneath your eye, I'm more tired because I keep waking up. And then under your nose, I'm worried that I can't get to sleep. And then underneath your lip, oh, I don't want any more nightmares like last night. And then across your collarbone, or just generally across here, is good. Just this is rubbish, not sleeping. I feel really heavy and just worried that I'm not going to sleep tonight. And then you can reach across and just go under the arm here and just go, I'm worried I'm not going to get to sleep. And then breathe out. Now, if there was a particular dream you maybe had, you could maybe talk about how that made you feel. If it made you have a feeling in your chest or in your belly or something. So that's one thing you could do as you're going to sleep. But if you have a bad night's sleep and you wake up the next morning feeling horrible, drained, heavy, you could tap then, okay? So don't just leave getting ready for sleep till the moment you're going to go to sleep, if that makes sense, okay? We need to plan things so that we're working towards having that good sleep at night. It's not just about going to bed and going to sleep. We need to think about it, and that's why we're talking about the screens. That's why we're talking about the lavender, winding down in the time leading up to bed, okay? So in the morning, if you've wakened up and you've had a rubbish sleep, even though, I just feel so tired, that was rubbish, I'm going to get better at sleeping. Even though that was a rubbish sleep, my body feels tired and heavy, I'm going to get better at this sleeping business. Even though I feel so tired and it's morning already, I'm going to get better at this. I'm going to sleep better. So you just talk about what it is to you, okay? You talk about what you're really feeling, because that's how EFT works. It's got to be about what you're feeling, okay? And then we'll go up here. I'm still tired, I'm exhausted. Feel exhausted. And then up to the top of your nose here, feel so heavy. And then out to the side, I feel like I could go back to bed and sleep. I'm still so tired. And it's the morning. And then under your eye, I've got no energy for the day. I've got no energy. Under your nose, no sleep is rubbish. And then underneath your lip here, I'm so tired and it's the morning. And then down here, across here, just feel heavy and tired. And then again, reach across here. Not sleeping well is rubbish. And then breathe out. Now you can do that as much as you want, okay? Just until you're feeling a bit better about things. Now, there is one thing you can add to all of that, and you can tap in positivity, okay? So you could then, at the end of it all, once you've got away all the negative feelings, you can start talking to yourself about that good sleep. I'm going to sleep really well tonight. I'm going to wind down before supper. I'm going to have a gentle night, a gentle evening. I am going to switch off my phone and iPad early. And I'm going to sleep well. I am going to sleep well. And then I'm just tap, and you don't really have to follow this, but just kind of tap as you go. I'm going to sleep well tonight. I've got my nice clean sheets. Yeah, I love putting on clean sheets and a clean duvet cover. I'm going to put on clean sheets and a nice duvet cover. I'm going to put some lavender underneath my pillow. I'm going to have maybe a gentle walk later in the day. I'm going to plan my bedtime, so I'm going to have a good sleep. Because I'm going to sleep well tonight. I'm going to have good dreams and not bad dreams. I'm going to have a good sleep tonight. I'm going to have a good sleep tonight. So that's another way that you can use EFT. We don't always use it that way. We're usually trying to dissolve stuff, but we can add in tapping in positive feelings, okay? So I hope that helps a wee bit with sleeping. I've got a picture somewhere about EFT for sleeping, so I'll maybe pop that on the page as well, okay? Have a really good week. Take care.